At least the infantry is... ooh, yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, if you have a look at the morale, its organization is max 90. Oh my, that's a fair bit. I don't think we can get it much higher. Well, I mean, we can, but right now it won't be going much higher. I'm almost here. Okay, so it's 116 hours, roughly, the delay between attacks. Frankly, I'd hope it to be lower, and it will be lower eventually, but right now, not too much I can do about it. Other than put stuff into research, and, well, there's plenty of stuff in there already. Right, so they... oh, yeah, they reorganized a bit of the border here, but now they got a huge amount of troops there again. Oh, Bank of International Settlements. But we'll take that. I can get the human wave in here, which means that infantry morale goes up and production cost goes down. Yes, please. More infantry is more infantry. Got this, we're gonna assign it over there. And making sure that it has the correct name. There we go. So there's still some divisions missing individual upgrades, but for the most part our things are doing okay. I think I have some extra regiments somewhere. These two have doubles, okay. And you down there. Increase the production again. Of course, it does mean that there might be a rebellion somewhere, but for the most part, I don't think it's going to be that big of a risk. There's a little bit over there, and that's about it. That's why we got troops close enough. Iran has been accepted to access what? Okay then. And oh, so is that is the one that we want to attach to. So we'll just do this real quick. Have yet another division. We've got 3 divisions here, we're going to get a 4th one. Oh, technically we've got 4 divisions and the regiment of paratroopers. We'll also get another one, so there's going to be 5 divisions. That's going to be probably enough for the most part. And we did have another infantry regiment here. Yeah, so we can technically do a couple more of those recon cavalry divisions in various states. Or with various attachments to fill up those divisions. Japan, Japan is still not fighting. Oddly enough. And Portugal does not like me. Iran is mobilizing. Hold on. But yeah, they are an Axis member. That's a bit concerning. Now then, there's a lot of stuff here. I don't think the Soviets can actually manage to defend that. I'm not a great power, not yet at least. They won't be able to go into exile. That's gonna be bad news. But it is already May. We're building a lot of the roads. I mean, it's gonna be June, July and August when all of these are built. Means that maybe September we can do the landing there. and have enough roads here that we can actually regain some of the organization. Might actually improve that to level 3 as well. Oh, of course, it's gonna take a while before we actually even get a moment to start that, but it is as it is. Okay, this one requires the artillery, which is actually just one artillery left. I'll take that. And oh, it has the wrong name again. Bloody hell. Oh well. Well, send this over there. We still have one more waiting here. Yeah, so do we have... No, we need to build yet another cavalry division. And then we have the current ones pretty much full. I mean, there's still a few extra regiments that we can turn into proper divisions soon. Or down the line, but at least we've expanded our army quite a bit now. Sniper warfare advances, road network advances. I think the sniper warfare is indeed ahead of time. Right, we could get the combat width down a little bit if we wanted to. Yeah, I think I'll do that. And now we can get the road network level 4. Not that we necessarily need it, but I'll take it anyway. But the Soviets have a non-aggression pact with Japan and Manchukuo. So if I was to declare war on Japan, it would be only me against them. Civil defense, that's in nation. That's probably well ahead of time, yep. I could get the monumental architecture, but I don't know if I want to do that right now. Also, is the... okay, the paratroopers have plenty of organization now. And we're, what, 2 months away from getting the transports? So we'll get some of the infrastructures soon, well, a month. Of course, it's gonna be first built on this side, so it's gonna take a few moments. That one, and that one that will be built before the transports, and then the remainder will be built after it, most likely. Or, well, finished after them. But a bit more in upgrades, just to get the upgrades done. And, oh, railroad network is almost done. If I remember correctly, that's gonna increase the resources, or was it? That might have been the ports, actually. But we haven't researched that, because we don't really have a navy or anything like that. Supplies production goes up, and supply transfer cost goes down. Do I want to get the railway? I'll take the first level just to see what it gives us. I see efficiency for production and supply throughput. Okay, it's actually not that bad. Kaiser Wilhelm II has died. Well, that's bad news for Germany. I think we... oh, interesting. Realised that Soviets got control over some of these areas. I mean, I know that they'll get control over that and that, but I don't know that they got over those two. Okay, so that one's empty. have no idea how much planes the Germans have. Oh, that's 22 wings of planes there. That's a bit bad news. And the fight in North Africa, actually the British are pushing back a little bit. Well, I mean pushing forward, not back. Means that Libya will most likely be lost in due time, and oh, yeah, they did take over Ethiopia, so that probably part of the reason. Waiting for Japan to start war. Although Germany might be declaring war pretty soon. They got their troops already at the border. Question is the AI on your side, which is usually the case in Paradox game, going to be so idiotic that they will lose to Germany? Which is entirely possible. Means that they might be pushed all the way to Siberia, but I think that is where they make a truce or something. Or is the United States gonna give us, or give Soviets at least, enough lend-lease to be able to work? That's gonna be something that we'll find out soon enough. Okay, 6 more days for the first infrastructure. Yeah, we might need to build more on that road there. Fortunately, there's no route directly to Mongolia. I'll look at this. If they build a road over here, then we'd have a road to Mongolia, but other than that, there's not really an option. On the other hand, it does mean that most of our northern border is safe, at least from land troops. Aside from the border with Manchuria. And once we get these, we'll soon get... Oh, paratrooper activation. Excellent. Oh. Oh, there's the war. For the motherland. Right. I'm fighting Germany, Slovakia and Serbia, and of course then the civil war here. Dungeon Memel convoy. Okay, well, first of all... Oh right, we still got some of the convoys going. Vladivostok. We don't actually even have enough of convoys for that, I don't think. Put in an extra 50 to be produced. Doesn't cost too much. Now, let's have a look. How will the Soviets do around here? Germans are certainly pushing pretty hard. Romania declared war. So is this a separate war then? It is. Aha. Pretty sure that Finland will join eventually. Soviets do have a marine division with some tanks there. Amphibious tanks, that is. Yeah, I have a feeling that it's going to be quite disastrous. It's no, not yet. Let's have a look at the United States. Can I give lend-lease to some people? United Kingdom. Oh, I can request lend-lease. Oh, they refused. What? Well, it's very likely, but... Those not So Hungary has joined. Finland has not yet joined, but they will join soon enough. I could send in my planes there, but I don't really have that many planes to send there. They'd just get hammered. Right, so the first infrastructure has been built already over here. And did not up the practical knowledge high enough to actually make a difference. Next month we're gonna get 2 sets of infrastructure and the planes, which might be enough to tip the scales. Long autosave. There's a lot of units moving, I suppose. Right, well, we'll let it be for now. Just for a little bit. But it is entirely possible that the game has crashed. Sometimes it does recover from it. Come on, game. Okay, I'm pretty sure that we've crashed the game. Hey Bandy, thanks for the follow. I'm currently trying to see if the game has crashed or not. So I'm gonna quickly tab out. It is not responding. Oh, I'm not surprised. Well, we did have autosave in start of June. On the other hand, we are also... You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna end it. Actually, it did restart again. Okay, let's hope that it didn't crash again. Oh, no, now it crashed. Okay. There's a black screen for now. I'm probably gonna restart the game. Might take a few moments. And hopefully it doesn't crash again, but we're gonna do the June at least again. But then we'll probably have to call the stream here because I am starving. But yeah, I'll play the June again, assuming it doesn't crash again. I might actually save when the Germans declare the war. Just to have a save a bit closer to the autosave point. I mean, it is entirely possible that it will just keep on crashing. It has ended up in a corrupted state or something. Wouldn't be the first time. Unfortunately, the OBS doesn't pick up the loading screens, which is a bit of a shame, really. Apparently, we are loading map sprites. Tends to take a few moments. But yeah, we did manage to do a fair bit today. I mean, not in terms of getting new lands or anything like that, but we are building the transport planes. We already have the paratrooper regiment, so we can then do a landing on Xinjiang to get past the, well, practically impassable terrain. Get control over the lands there. We can then build a road in there, even though we probably will lose the paratrooper. We'll try to supply it, of course, with the planes, but it's only one regiment, and they're probably going to send in like 5 or 6 divisions. But I can then build the road there, and we can then start fighting our way in towards the capital. Now, I don't know if we'll have the strength to do that. But I mean, we'll have 5 divisions. They'll probably have a lot more. But we can technically send in the close air support at least to assist on that. And now we're loading history files. So I'll take it a fair bit, but that's what you get. A big mod. And the game is not quite... Well, the game engine is not quite capable of doing all this. But it's supposed to. Now we're getting the checksum, so it should be almost done. We'll have a look. They probably corrupted the first autosave. But I should have the older autosave, which is June. Or start of June. Okay, there we go. No, it says that it did make the autosave. Oh. So maybe we managed to do the autosave, but then when I tried to get back in there, but once I tapped out, then it took a long while to do the autosave. But we'll see if it actually loads in. It does. I suppose that's fine. Oh, well, then we'll play up until August, so that we get the transport planes. Once we get in, we're gonna do a manual save just in case something goes terribly wrong. Here we go. Go for speed 4 again. Basically what we're gonna do once we get the transport plane is we're gonna drop in a paratrooper here. We know that there's a lot of HQs there, but I think we can take care of them with the paratrooper, especially if we send in the... I mean, for example, this would be able to do a fair bit of soft attack if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's almost 11. We can send in this as a ground attack craft. I mean, it's twin engine fighters. It's not necessarily meant for that, but it can do it. Cannon combo, excellent. Means that we are going to need a lot more in upgrades soon enough. We'll be getting some more infrastructure just so that we can have this well, it's not exactly a highway, but at least we can have a bit of a road around here. United Nations. Okay then. I'm actually wondering, would they be willing to give me a Lend-Lease now? Oh, they are. Tora. Oh wait, did the Japanese now... Oh. Japanese have joined the war. Well, on the... against the Allies. Not against us. A little bit extra in consumer goods. Don't want to get dissent. Day of Infamy. Single engine fighter prototype advanced. There we go. We can get the next levels to be researched here. I'm going to put them on the top just so that we can try to catch up in aircraft. I mean, infantry is doing fine. Artillery is doing fine. So it's the aircraft that is being kind of a problem. I have a feeling they'll be sending a lot of these troops away. Ah, we lost the airplanes, as was expected. But they still have plenty of troops here. More than what we can handle right now. Oh right, we got that one, so we're gonna need a third one of those recon cavalry, or so-called recon cavalry divisions. Not actually. Oh, hold on a minute. Oh my. We're getting over 40 IC from the United States. Well then, this is gonna change some things. produce a regular rifle division. And then maybe we should build another interceptor. Well, that's more than we can do right now. And we can lower the amount of upgrades a little bit. We're producing a lot more supplies. Okay. Well, thank you, United States. That's gonna make things a lot easier. Encryption machine. So we can stop researching that. Right. Am I now technically a major power? No, not yet. I could declare war. My territory... yeah. I'm gonna wait until they send most of their troops away, and preferably so that I'm taking the western areas here first. It's gonna take a few moments still. Although now that our industry is so much bigger, first of all, we're gonna get a lot more divisions soon. We might want to build a Mountaineer division, actually. Or a few of them. Oh, they lowered the amount that they're exporting. Or is that because we don't have the... No, we got plenty of transport for that. They did lower the amount, I think. Quite a bit, actually. Oh well. Did they lower it again? They did. Yeah, they are lowering it quite a bit. At least we're still gaining some, so it is helping nonetheless. And we're gonna get more infrastructure tomorrow. Hopefully that's gonna increase the practical knowledge a little bit. It did. Lost effects of... oh, right, they took out Lithuania now. Yes, oh, they are receiving Lend-Lease. Excellent. Get the party rally again, and recent research. Oh, medicine and the tank thingamajigs. Yeah, it's there. Okay. Right. They're being pushed back quite a bit around there. Wait, did Finland didn't declare the war, did they? No. They're not part of the Axis. Okay then. So do we have... got this here, so that is going to require the... one of these. About to get another infrastructure. It's not going to be doing much, and it's not even reaching over here yet, but it will help in the long run, especially given the practical, though it didn't actually increase it right now. But in next month we're going to get one more level of infrastructure on the way, and then September, October and November, so one in each month. We are going to be getting some convoys. They're still lowering the amount of IC that we're getting from them. Well, since we're not fighting Japan, the convoy lines are not being hindered. So what did we research again? Ammunition production. That is not ahead of time, so we can put these other two there as well. Well, it is technically ahead of time, but not that much. Considering the research queue that we have. Okay, 2 days and we get the transport planes. Quickly gonna do a save before the autosave happens, just in case things will go badly. we'll have the transport here. It's going to take a while before it's actually capable of transporting anything. Once it is, we'll drop in the paratrooper. You over there, and we got a little bit extra in production. But we can easily fix that. Well, we should start producing more planes. Another set of close air support. How many of these divisions are actually capable of fighting already? Most of them seem to be okay. Let's have a look. Will it crash or will it save? It saved just fine. Now, how quickly is this gaining organization? We're at decent speed actually. Also, it needs to have a lot more. Guards Paratroop Brigade. Sure, we'll take that. Guards Cavalry Brigade. Guards Armor Brigade. Guards Infantry Brigade. Resource production. Okay, so we can start getting the guard divisions. I mean, it doesn't seem to be active quite yet. Might need to wait until tomorrow in game to actually be able to produce them. Brass spare is lost. Okay, good. That's motorized. Okay, so we're getting a lot of different units to build, though we don't actually see them here. It's a bit odd. We do have the template for one of them, but it's probably not going to be usable. Perhaps ever. How much do we need to have? Autarky. We don't need it right now. Can carry 10 weight. Oh, and the regiment is Croatia declare war. Okay, regiment is 16. Right, is there a way for us to actually increase that then? Probably around here if it is. I think it's twin engine transport. Not over there. What about operations? Airborne unit training? No. Oh, air units. Don't see here either. Oh, special forces. We could lower the weight with that by a little bit, but it's not enough. We're actually gonna have to buy another one of those. That's a bit annoying. But frankly, it's just gonna be easier if we just declare war on Japan instead. Then push through around here towards the Xibes and all that. I mean, Japan, there's a lot of rebellions around here. They are moving troops around, but I think I'll wait them to... They haven't done a landing there. They haven't actually moved in around here yet. They have done a landing, several landings here. That's interesting. Okay, so the amount we are getting from United States is still going down. At least that is. Oh, actually it went up now. So it's fluctuating quite a bit. Probably lower that a tiny bit. A bit more in production, and suppose I'll build another infantry or rifle division. a decent amount of support, or the combined arms bonus rather, so it's fairly effective. We do have some modifiers making it cheaper to build the infantry. So far we have less than 50 divisions. If we can up it to, I don't know, 50, it should be enough to at least take a fair chunk out of China against Japan. I'm not sure if it's gonna be viable, and I think that's gonna have to be... Oh, we lost the mass livestock, so that means we get less manpower. It also means that the Germans are pushing pretty hard. Yeah, that's quite concerning. Wait, did Romania do a... no, they're still fighting, they just gave control over all that to Germany. Oddly enough. Oh, Great Patriotic War. Excellent. Now, is the game gonna crash? Nope. Okay, good. Wait, technically they should have control over that. They don't. Our PC have advanced. Okay, so we get better anti-tank gun properties. Also, actually, we're gonna have to up that soon again. We get more convoys. Is there anything that we can... Not really. My transport advances. Okay, so that's gonna save some supplies at least. Okay, we'll up the upgrades now, and we'll get a little bit convoys tomorrow. Construction practical is still 0.5. But basically nothing. Transport ship engine going up. And actually, let's have a look at this. I need the hull upgrade to get the landing craft flotillas. I don't remember how long range they have though. Technically, we might be able to use them against once we click here. Still trying to get transfer rights through Portugal, but they don't want to give that. They transferred troops away from here? No, they still got plenty. Way too many. Oh, they've done a landing in Malaya. So Singapore might be lost. Not too distant future. And they've done a landing in Philippines. Taking one of the islands. Be able to go to next one. Over there, and from here they can go to a lot of the other islands. Question is, how well can the United States Navy deal with them? That remains to be seen. So I wonder, is there cargo hold? Okay, so it is a technology. That air systems? No. It needs to be somewhere. Oh, over here. Oh, that requires 4 engine. No, it does increase the transport capacity on those, but that's 1943 technology. Give defense range. Trying to figure out, is there a way for us to actually increase the capacity of the transport planes? That we can get the... Oh, so that would be... No, that would not increase. Oh no, that's the heavy fighter. That increases only the range. So essentially, let's actually quickly have a look at our own paratroopers. Would there be any smaller? We find the way again. Even listed here. I don't think it is. I mean, I suppose we could build another set of paratroopers if we need to. I think they're gonna have the same weight anyway, so that's not gonna help us. Anyway, I think I'm actually gonna end the stream right about here. We've been streaming for more than 3 hours now. And we managed to... Well, the war at least kicked off properly. Oh god, they're getting pretty close to Moscow. And it's entirely possible that the Soviet Union will lose because they are AI on the player's side. It means that they're usually total crap. French have some resistance over here that is causing some trouble, so the Germans might have to send some of the troops west to deal with that. Probably not too much though. Anyway, let's quickly do a save.